Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, the line is somewhere around there, just after the middle pocket. I've just got to be careful he doesn't leave the red that's closest on him.
And a miss.
Well,
Ronnie O'Sullivan 6.
He's not only missed the red, but possibly could pot this red and still be on the pink into the corner. That was a bad misjudgment.
Yes, and in fairness, he'll only be leaving the red on the pink spot, so he just got to make sure he gets the cannon right, because this is not a certainty, this red. Fabulous shot.
One.
Needs another one, though. Needs another one.
Shots are hard enough right-handed, but such an advantage for Ronnie O'Sullivan, and he looks so natural just playing these left-handed.
8.
Amazing.
Well, if he develops this into a frame-winning break from where the balls were when he came to the table.
14.
Absolutely top draw. Blue, pink and black
15.
all out of commission when he started. This will help if he gets on these two reds, because they're the only two that are not pottable at the moment.
21.
Most players would play the other red because it's a lot easier, but Ronnie knows this is a chance to bring those two difficult reds into play, and
22.
gives him a chance now to win the frame at this visit, and that was very important. Try and play the white on and off the cushion. This top red pots. He's played it slow to leave the cut on the red. Got to be a bit careful here. You've got to miss the kiss on the red, going back for the pink in the same
28.
pocket. A lot of right hand side here just to make sure he misses the kiss.
29.
It's very close.
35.
Maybe just about on the red. And there's a possibility we could bring those two reds just above this red into play as well.
36.
Well, the red went in. Should he get in behind them here? Try and get one of them over to the right middle. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Very well played.
42.
Controlled it so well.
43.
How on earth he's made this into a chance to win the frame is unbelievable. Pink puts him 38 in front.
Oh. What a fantastic shot that was, really.
49.
Just using knuckle of the middle pocket. Just this. Beautiful, just to create that angle for that red.
And he knows the pink will put
50.
him 44 in front. 45 in front, actually.
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This has been a fantastic break.
56.
And it was all from that wonderful place snooker off 3 cushions in behind that yellow. And forced a mistake from Neil Robertson. Just have a look at this pink. Just using a knuckle.
63.
Little pocket. Excellent shot.
64.
Wow. 10 reds, 10 pinks from nowhere.
$70.
He's on the yellow.
Just watch the white here. Just watch the white. Oh, just didn't get enough grip on it, but this has been majestic stuff from O'Sullivan.
Well, what a fantastic
Two on
break.
the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
When Ronnie O'Sullivan came to the table, not many players could have made 72 from there. Ronnie O'Sullivan did. He's kept himself in the match, but he still trails by 2 frames to 1.
The last frame before the mid-session interval. Will it get to that mid-session interval? That is the question. It's a pity that Stephen didn't play that well. Well, it was only 5-3 overnight, of course, but he hasn't shown the form that he did when he won this title. And just look at that shot. That was unbelievable. Ronnie's cracked the red in the middle, lots of top spin, and ploughed the cue ball through the pack, the pink. Wonderful shot. And yeah, Stephen Maguire's not quite captured that form in the last year and a bit, Dave, that he showed in winning this title.
In the end, Ronnie just dominated yesterday, 4-0. OK, Maguire came back to 4-3, but I think the last frame was crucial. O'Sullivan reasserting his authority to lead 5-3.
He seems so much in control of himself. He showed great form in the Premier League a few weeks ago, beating Jimmy White in the final there, 7-0. He's come here, you know, and he's already had a victory over Ricky Walden. But yesterday, even at 5-3, he didn't look unduly concerned. You just look at him now and think, well, he's got 1 gear, 2 gears, perhaps 3 gears to go into.
Well, worth seeing again. Tremendous shot, that. Ronnie O'Sullivan hadn't been to this stage of the tournament for 3 years. Stephen Maguire beat him 2 years ago and Mark King last year in the opening round, but he's playing a lot better here this year.
22.
Well, if he were to finish the match off here and go into the quarterfinals, he will meet the winner of Stephen Hendry or Mark Williams. Now, that could be mouth-watering.
Absolutely. Well, their match itself is one to look forward to. And whoever wins, guaranteed
28.
A classic pairing.
Stephen Hendry struggled actually against Dave Howell to win eventually 9-7. Mark Williams is beginning to look better. He had a good win over Gerard Green 9-7. So it'll be interesting to see how those two play in their encounter.
Yeah, I suppose on form, you'd perhaps make Williams slight favourite. You never know. Could be a close one, that.
Could be. Well, that wasn't a close pot. Ronnie
36.
I was thinking, a little fortunate to see that pink go in, but he's still in amongst them. And we can make a match-winning break here with the black out of commission in the middle of the back cushion. He scored very heavily here in this session. As we've mentioned, breaks of 82, 66, 100 in the last. And when these sort of positions have presented themselves. Favourite to win this tournament, of course, John Higgins' second favourite. Ronnie was 2-1 yesterday, 2-1. Now he's 7-4. Cut a little bit more, and there's the pot success rate. 87 for Stephen Maguire. That's not high enough. Ronnie at 94 plus. That's quite high actually, and that reflects in the scoreline.
He just looks so comfortable, doesn't he? He looks in control, in the zone.
56.
Well, you've just mentioned about the potential of John Higgins being the title winner. With his form, this man does also. Let's not forget that Ding Junhui, who we'll be seeing soon against Matthew Stevens in that last 16 match, and he is the defending champion. But at the moment, the form boys are Ronnie and John Higgins.
Yeah, and I mentioned Higgins won the first tournament of the year, the Masters at Wembley. This is the man he beat in the final, and what a classic final it was. 10-9.
64.
Higgins winning with a 64 clearance to the black. Tremendous finish, that from John Higgins under pressure. Stephen Maguire at the moment, a man under pressure. He knows he won't get another shot now in this match.
70.
Flame safe.
Well, Stephen has had his chances, hasn't taken them.
Oh, look at this, all pinks. Not often you see that, Mike.
No, 15 pinks.
77.
Well, the colours.
78.
Tell me what that total is then.
Well, it's 15 less than 147, so it's 132.
Just testing. I knew that, I was asking you. No, actually I didn't, I was just giving myself a bit of time. Whatever. Ronnie is John Higgins.
85.
has been superlative.
Yes, he is a joy to watch when he's in top form, no question about it. You can see that by the capacity audience here in York this afternoon.
And as usual, he hasn't failed to entertain.
91.
Now, I guess maybe some of the crowd would be hoping it was closer, so they get to
92.
see more of him. But Ronnie in the mood to wrap this up quickly. That match against Hendry or Williams is Thursday afternoon and evening.
98.
One not to be missed. O'Sullivan staying on the pink. Well, 15 reds, and if this goes in, 15 pinks. You almost feel there should be some sort of prize for this.
Do you know, I've never seen that before. I have never seen a player pot 15 reds and 15 pinks in a professional match. I can't recall.
No, it's quite a strange thing to happen, really.
I mean, at the top of the breakboard, we've got 2 1-4-6s, fair enough. That's 1 pink taken. But I've never seen a pink taken with every red. Of course, the back cushion was the reason for that. Well, it doesn't matter now anyway. But it's all over for Stephen Maguire, I'm afraid.
Yes, Ronnie O'Sullivan in fine form. Back-to-back centuries to complete this match, 100 and 110. So O'Sullivan, 3 times the UK champion, through safely to the quarterfinals, a 9-3 winner.